upset in the making, or is it a late wake-up call para sa Signal HD Spikers? Let's take a look at the Set 1 highlights here and give credit to the CSB Lady Blazers, who, we have to admit, did not feel like, at least on paper, would be as competitive as this, because they have come out and shocked Signal HD set number 1.
Exactly, and for CSB, this is not even their usual starter, but everyone actually contributed with the leadership of a Mondoñedo, who has been very excellent in terms of ball distribution. You know, it's not easy to play against a powerhouse team like the Signal HD Spikers, but she played really calm and composed all throughout the set, and CSB here even dominating in 2 departments, in attack departments with 14 against the 11 of the HD Spikers. 1 block for them, 2 for the Signal HD Spikers. They're usual, but they need more of their blocking, their net defense, if they want to challenge the offense of the CSB Lady Blazers. And for the CSB Lady Blazers, they really banked on one of their strengths. They improved their serving. 5 aces for them against 0 for the Signal HD Spikers. That's very unlikely for this team to have no service aces in that set.
Well, we are gonna find out together just how Signal HD will try to reply against the young upstarts from Taft Avenue, CSB. And of course, should Coach Jerry cause an upset here, can you imagine just how much confidence this will build in this young squad?
Exactly, but you know what? That the first set win is already giving them that confidence, that boost of morale coming into the second set. Because as we've mentioned, and we keep on mentioning, the Signal HD Spikers has been dominating this league so far. They won against the other powerhouses, which is the Petrogas and the Cherry Tigo.
Yeah.
And right now, they're playing against rank 14, the CSB Lady Blazers. So, really great performance and execution for this collegiate team in that first set.
Alam mo, na-excite tuloy ako sa next round because if CSB have been improving game per game per game, could you imagine how their next games would look like?
And this is them without their top scorer again in Pascual. We have to mention that because Pascual has been excellent all throughout this tournament, really carrying majority of the points for the Lady Blazers. But right now, it's really everyone contributing on the side of the Lady Blazers.
At sa kabila naman, the Signal HD Spikers with Coach Shaq. I'm sure, even if they said that they rotated their lineup a bit, we'll have to try and make a change.
No, but right now, they're going back to their usual starters, talking about the HD Spikers. Molina already in. Oh, Basas also starting.
Well, CSB made a very good impression in the first few points of set number 1. Let's see how Signal answer back here. Basa sends it free para sa CSB. And Doro managing score.
No, for the CSB Lady Blazers, they continue to mix things up. We're seeing a different lineup on the side of the Lady Blazers here. Doro getting that first point for the Lady Blazers.
Doro did not start that last game as that was his service error. Did not start the last set, rather. You're absolutely right. They have been rotating their lineup talking about CSB. And that'll be a service ace. That's more like it for Signal. They are known to be able to snipe a few aces here and there.
And this is what they missed in that first set, the production of Access Molina.
Speaking of, Molina with the serve again. And that time, it was Signal who comes out on top at the net.
A better start here for the Signal HD Spikers.
You know, we saw a bit of rotation here in terms of the lineup for both Signal and CSB. Signal decided to start out strong. CSB with the rotation here. Let's see whether or not that'll be too much for this group of Lady Blazers to handle. Basas. Borromeo.
Another attack error on the side of the CSB Lady Blazers. So we've been talking about the attackers of the Lady Blazers all throughout the first set, but Gitigan, their libero, has been on point also in the floor defense.
You know, this feels like a different CSB team here in frame number 2, because even Mondoñedo, who we've sang our praises for her a lot in set number 1, is not playing at the moment for CSB.
Exactly. Basilio is playing as their setter here in the second set.
Cayuna sends it to Gandler. Soft touch. That's good.
And this is what was lacking on the side of the HG Spikers. The variety of their attacks. They were using a lot of power in that first set, really trying to challenge the floor defense. But at this time, Gandler finding that hole in the floor defense.
Says Molina. Borromeo. Cayuna. And just a bit too low.
Too short there for Doria. A free point given to the CSB Lady Blazers here.
Pia Badion on the service line. She wasn't even lined up in their last game against Cherry. Signal able to score. So we are seeing a lot of rotation here for Coach Jerry. So the rotation so stark that some of the players weren't even part of the team in their last contest. And some time out on the floor here for CSB. Let's try and listen in.
Kinakabahan dyan. Ano, ilalabas ko na kayo? Taas ka ng taas ng bola, wala sa pwesto.
Coach Jerry there with strong words, asking for more from this second group. They're given the opportunity, and he expects them to take it. And he doesn't feel like they have been here early on.
He's really trying to challenge the players to play better. A very interesting mix of players also for Coach Jerry after winning that first set.
Again, it's a practically new team here para sa CSB. You know, we talked about how woman per woman, lamang ang signal. The depth is showing here at the moment as Dorog able to save it. And Basas, it was a mishit, but she'll take it, all right? As long as it's a point.
No, but on the side of the CSB Lady Blazers, you really see the effort in trying to go to that ball, really trying to play it and not give an easy point to the signal HB Spiker.
Meneses. We roofed that down.
No, but he can't do that against Riri Meneses. He can't just spin the ball towards her hands. Easy blocking for her there.
And an 8-2 lead going to first technical timeout. Welcome back to the Rizal Memorial Stadium. CSB's next game will be against the Petrogas Angels. That will be their last game here in this stage of the competition. 8-2 for Borsa Signal HD, as the second unit of CSB has had a bit of a struggle here. And to their credit, for that point, they just did not stop playing.
A bit of miscue there.
But I believe there will be a challenge here on the block touch. So we are going to review that here. Conversation being had. conversation or behind. I believe the challenge won't be accepted. Cayuna with the setup to Meneses, and she finds a hole in the middle.
Better first ball for the HG Spikers, but better execution, their offense there.
Well, Signal are off to the races after a lackluster first frame.
We're seeing a better flow here on the side of the HG Spikers.
See, we cannot talk while people are lining up to serve, IL.
Our mistake, sorry.
Kasalanan namin po yun. Tahimik tayo, pasok yung serve. Cayuna. We're used to seeing her do that.
A perfect timing for her to go for that 1-2 play. No one really anticipated that on the side of the CSB Lady Blazers.
Well, Signal HD looking a lot more comfortable compared to what we saw in set number 1. But again, this is almost a completely different CSB team.
Exactly.
And a service ace here for Vanny Gandler.
Oh, we didn't see a lot of Vanny Gander also in that first set, but right now we can really feel her presence here from offense, even from the service line there.
Stoll checks back in as Borome will take a seat here for Jerry. 11-4 in favor of Signal HD. Dorog with the push. Coming to Cayuna. But I believe that'll be a net touch.
Cayuna rushing in that second ball, trying to go for a joust, but was not able to contain her momentum there.
Although, binilit ni Coach Jerry si Montañedo, who was fantastic in that set number 1, setting up her teammates. Inocentes with the serve straight to the net.
So right now we're seeing a lot of unforced errors on the side of the CSB Lady Blazers, giving a lot of free points for the HD Spikers here, making everything so much easier for the ladies in red.
Meneses with the serve. Dorog at that time. Cayuna with the setup. Riri back to Cayuna and hit the antenna.
Too much power with that set from Meneses. Already went out of the antenna. Cayuna could not adjust anymore.
Montañedo shifting it to the other side, and again, almost an instant impact here. Tama Montañedo.
And Dorog also, a smart move for her, seeing that hole, going for that spin attack. No, Basas could not get into that ball.
And the block. And it stays in here, battles the CSB, and all of a sudden CSB are back in this frame.
The rhythm.
You know, we're not even talking about the rest of the starters here so far, and that is ooh, that is close. That is very close.
The challenge is unsuccessful.
Tough call there, but a small portion of the ball was
that's all you need.
still hit that line.
Cayuna with the setup. From the back, Candler. And sometimes you need a bit of luck.
Well, that was actually a good block from Bagyon, just slowing things down, but no coverage, no help for her there. Could have been a chance ball for them.
Cayuna. Dawn looking for Gandler. Just too much spice on that. Too much spice, too much mustard.
Exactly, a lack of risk action also for Gandler. CSB slowly creeping in here.
Jess Adoro on the service line para sa CSB on the comeback trail here. Apostol. And Apostol finding a spot just beyond the reach of Don Katindig.
Oh, the off speeds are working well for the Lady Blazers. Earlier, they were trying to go for a lot of power attacks, but this time, just spinning the ball in, finding the hole, finding that spot in the floor defense of the HD Spikers.
Well, CSB impressing again. Molina, the soft touch. That's all she needed.
Some bet moves there from Ces Molina. Didn't force a lot of power. Saw that hole, a full approach for her, but last second there, switching things up, going for the tip.
Grabe yung presence of mind niya. As Molina sends it straight to the net. And okay, that's my fault. That's my fault.
But again, great court sense for Ces Molina.
Cayuna. And unable to keep that alive, says Molina. As CSB, don't look now, are just 2 points away from tying this up.
And bit by bit, Coach Jerry Yee is starting to put his starters back, the starters in the first set. Oof.
And the miss hit there. You know, there are miss hits and then there are those.
Yeah.
15 and 12.
So bad timing there.
Yeah, because they had momentum.
Exactly.
Doria. Apostol. And Apostol able to get that off the hands of the blockers. And they have now come within 2.
They still haven't found the solution to slow down Apostol, talking about the HD Spikers.
Apostol again. And that will be a net touch against Signal. And just a 1-point lead here.
So Basa's trying to press her hands in, making sure her hands won't be used for that off the block, but committed an error there.
Yeah, we're seeing a bit of frustration already in the Signal.
You know, because anything they do here right now, CSB is finding a way to defend.
Cayuna to Gandler. Great floor defense shown here by the two liberos.
Exactly. Gatigan has been on point, really.
Apostol. That time skewed that wide, and that sends us to our second technical timeout with Signal HD with a 2-point lead, holding off CSB just barely. 16-14. Don't go away. Welcome back to the Rizal Memorial Stadium for Signal against CSB in the women's division here. But let's focus on the other side of things, the men's division. It will start on Sunday. Here are your teams: Signal, PGJC, Savuj, CSB in Pool A, VNS, Iloilo, Philippine Air Force and Philippine Army in Pool B. Should be an interesting tournament as well. More teams there, and of course, you know, we've seen a lot of upsets in men's volleyball as of late. We've seen a lot of unpredictability rather throughout the entire tournament. I cannot wait to see the men's division, which tips off on Sunday. But the focus is back here, and I can only imagine what's being said in the huddle of Signal as of late, considering this comeback being mounted by CSB.
Exactly, a lot of pressure on them right now.
Well, didn't we say that CSB are on the comeback trail? Just 1 point away again.
A great chase there by Molina to go for the defense, but no support for her in that second ball. A miscue there between three players, Cayuna, Meneses, and Gandler.
Cayuna looking for Gandler again. And Gandler there to restore a 2-point lead.
A better execution this time for Gandler, going cross-court here. Sharp cross-court attack for her, avoiding the blockers.
Cayuna to Gandler from the back. And that is out para sa Signal. So CSB comes within one again.
Cayuna was trying to look for Gandler, who has the hot hands right now on the side of the HG Spikers. But right now, a usual starting six in this game we're seeing on the side of the Lady Blazers.
Yeah, Dangan did not play the last game, but she started this one. As Gandler and Dawn practically ran into each other. Great save there from Fernandez. And that is out. And we have a tied ball game here, 17-all.
CSB really has been impressive all throughout this game so far. Dorog, not the tallest of attackers, but one of the smartest on the side of the Lady Blazers.
And that is out there. And a 1-point lead restored para sa Signal. But again, you have to feel that had CSB started this second frame a bit better, this may be looking at a totally different ball game here in set number 2.
Exactly, the chase that they executed in this set is not easy actually.
Meneses. Dorog again. Just able to sneak that in.
Instant impact here for Acuna. Their top scorer in their previous game against the Army Lady Troopers.
19-17. Kept alive. Meneses from the back, overcooked it.
Too much spin there for Meneses. The momentum now is really on the side of the Lady Blazers. This is a dangerous position for the HG Spikers.
Cayuna with the setup to Acuna. Well, she's made an instant impact here.
That could be a game changer here on the side of the HG Spikers. Talking about Acuna.
Obviously feeling that she has more to give than last game. Rather continuing from last game. Apostol. And Dinsing able to pull within one.
Dinsing going for the right angle. It wasn't easy. It was out of system, but found a hole in between the blockers there. The vertical jump also helping her a lot.
Molina again. Cayuna could not keep that in. And ball knotted up at 20. Timeout on the floor here after Densing gets the point for CSB. Let's try and listen in.
Sarado tayo dito. Pansinin niyo, wala pa tayo napatay dito. Natake doon. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, lagi naka-defense. Tapos ito tumatakbo dito. Ito yung naka-defense. Okay? Sige, boy. Atakin mo lang. Dito ka, Ses. Save ka dito. Takbo ka dito. Okay? Sige. Ganun ka na yun.
Bawin lang natin yan. Nakapitan natin. Bawin pa pabayaan.
Signal HD struggling against a very ambitious CSB side.
We heard that very technical timeout from Coach Chuck Del Santos talking about their floor defense.
Densing. And she has made a difference as she gives the lead to the CSB Lady Blazers.
It has been a collective effort so far for the Lady Blazers. A good display of teamwork from them. We've talked about Mondoñedo, Doro, Apostol. Now Densing also contributing.
Now it's Signal HD chasing. Molina with a push. Doro there. Apostol. Dawn able to save it. Swinging it the other way. Combination play. Gandler there. Now Dawn. Ces Molina makes it 21-all.
No, great effort there from Katindig to set up Molina. That wasn't the easiest, and Molina just finding that spot, that hole in the floor defense of CSB.
Molina. Stol. Cayuna. Bigay kay Basas, and Basas able to find some space.
We haven't seen a lot of Basas in this game so far, but crucial point for her here, going down the line, going long, no one there on the side of CSB.
Crucial points here for both CSB and Signal. 22-21 in favor of the HD Spikers. Cayuna. Bigay kay Basas. Back-to-back points for Basas. Timeout on the floor. Let's try to take a sneak peek.
Ayun na naman yung service nun. Doon na naman yung service nun. So ano nang gagawin nyo? Ibigay nyo na naman easy ball. Eh, dalawang beses na, anong hindi? Hindi na kayong mamili. Hindi na kayo makakapamili. Paluin nyo na yun.
23-21, Signal HD with a slim and not safe at all 2-point lead against a CSB team that is hungry for an upset. Cayuna with the setup. And Acuna, who was so impressive in the last game, has started to find her groove here. A late addition, a late inclusion in this game by Coach Chuck.
And Acuna hasn't been just contributing points, has been also contributing some energy and intensity here on the side of the HG Spikers.
And that'll do it. 25-21 in favor of Signal HD. And we'll knot it up at 1, but take a look at this. The difference maker here. Able to control that reception. And we're all tied up at 1-all. We'll be right back. Don't go away.